Hi there. Welcome to Sunnyside Journals. I'm Catherine. I'm here this morning. Well, it's morning where I am right now. It's a lovely, sunny, snowy day, actually. I'm here with a little what's on my desk because I got a little bit of everything. Bless us, everyone. Got adopted last night. So, part of what's on my desk today, anyone who has purchased one of my journals before knows that you usually get a goodie envelope. And so I want to put together a goodie envelope for Bless Us Everyone. And I have a few things that I want to go into it. Of course, some laces and some ribbons to play with. I have a few little leftover ephemeras that I cut out of books. And I used in stave 5, where the Cratchit's circumstances are much improved, this lovely folder that I used is from a package of business folders that I found. They're just gorgeous. Imagine having an office and all your file folders are like this. Oh, that'd be wonderful. Mind you, I do like the brown ones. You know what? I got to rethink that. Anyhow, I have some little leftover pieces, so I'm going to slice them up and get them ready and include those so that the new owner can enjoy playing a little bit more with Bless Us Everyone. And this beautiful little book is going to go off and get filled with wonderful Christmas memories, I bet. And nothing makes me happier. I'm just so excited that it's going to go and be enjoyed, hopefully for many, many years to come. There's just something so satisfying about how pretty the pages on a restored book look. Look at this. I love that. That just makes me happy. All right. Off you go to the side. Bless us, everyone. We have some things to do. After I get this little baby ready for shipping, my goodness, have I got to clean my room. I so got to clean my desk. If I showed you my desk, well, maybe I'll see if I can tilt this camera. Hold on, don't feel ill and don't be shocked. But here's some of the mess that I need to deal with on my desk. Oh my. All right, let's get it back down so that it looks like I'm rather organized. So I'm going to clean up, and I'm going to actually get back to work on this little baby who had to take a break. And clearly, do-it-yourself is not going to do it itself. It needs my help. So in case you forgot about this one, it doesn't need much more to do, but I do want to, I want to take a lot of the illustrations out of the original text block, which I still have, and put them here and there in the book. I don't plan on this book being overly fussied up with my things. I envision that that the next owner is going to enjoy doing that, because I think it's practically perfect almost the way it is. I love red and black and cream and yellows all together. And this book, boy, it really, really does it for me. All right, so do it yourself. You're probably going to get back on the desk today and we'll get you done. I did a little bit of thrifting yesterday. I went to see my mom. It was Tuesday, and I do her hair on Tuesday. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a little owl. He was flipped the wrong way, and he looked like a piece of junk paper, and he's not. So I thought I'd go through the few little things that I found. My little store, my weigh-in store, I didn't get too much there. I think I spent about $3. There wasn't a whole lot, and their book selection was really way down. It's a crew of volunteer people that keep their books all managed. And oh wait, that's the wrong store. And I suspect they've got very busy lives right now with the holidays. So So that's probably why the books are just sort of waiting until the new year. Let me get these things out. Alrighty. What else is here? Let's get you all out. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. Okay, yeah, I did spend more than $3. All right, I'm remembering my wrong tally. Pardon me. Let me move some things to the side. So these things, most of these things went on the weigh scale, but some didn't. So I got some, I'm not sure what kind of paper this is. It's got a funny texture to it, but I really like the, of course I like the color. And it just went on the weigh scale. I found these, they were tucked inside another file folder, and because it's the weigh scale store, they will let you take things apart and just purchase the part of it that you want. So I was able to take these sheets of paper out of the file folder that it was in and just buy the paper. And those papers will absolutely get used. Now I found a bag that initially had these things in it, and then I just kept putting things in this little bag so that I wouldn't lose track of them in my little cart in the store. I'm trying to think if there's something I can do with this. It certainly needs cleaning, but I love these old ones. And wouldn't that kind of make an interesting picture frame in a journal or on the front of a journal? I don't know. That's the way I look at things that I find in my thrift stores. I sort of look at everyday objects and try and decide, is there something I can do with this? Like, I think that even could, I know that it won't hold a pen. I was really hopeful it would hold a pen. I've hoped that before because I've bought one of these before. But even if it was on the side of a journal, wouldn't it look cool, kind of steampunkish, to put one of these ball chains through that with a tassel hanging off of it? Gosh, I think that would look really cool. Anyhow, so I grabbed that. Let me put you out of the way. I'm a sucker for beautiful measuring tape, and this one's cloth. Often they're, nowadays they're plastic. They're sort of a bendable plastic, but this is a real cloth one, and I love it. And I love the color of it. What a beautiful golden color. So I grabbed that one. And this is completely inches, made in England. Love it. There's no, there isn't centimeters on the other side, so it really is as old as it looks. I got another door plate. I love using these on the covers of books as the book plates. So like I used one here, I used one here. I think they make very, very clever book plates. Now I found this. I'm thinking that might look cool on a cover, and find a way to put the elastic. I keep putting this book away, and I guess I should just leave it out. But imagine if it was attached here, and then there was the elastic to come up and go around that. It's a hook. That might be kind of cool. We'll see. It'll go in. I have a box of metal doodads, and it'll go into my box of metal doodads. Oh, here's my box of metal doodads. So actually I could put these away right now. Metal doodads. In you go. Okay. Oh, more metal doodads. Hold on. Another one of those. I found some of these things that I've been loving. I've just been calling it a toggle button. I'm sure there's a correct name for it, but I don't know what the real name is. It's kind of a dusty plum color. I like them. So they'll go over into my buttons basket. They're also nice for making a cord wrap to go around a book. I found these. I'm not even sure what they are, whether they're part of with a lock system. I don't know. The metal bins at this store are literally laundry baskets just full of crud. And their one department, that's the hardware department, it's literally full of broken doorknobs and broken hooks and broken handles, and so little things like this, of course, fall down to the bottom of the basket. And I find that for me, when I'm going to start going through these baskets, because sometimes they're not careful, and I'm surprised someone hasn't been hurt before. I almost have been. There's sharp things in there. And if you start trying to pour through these metal objects, you can get cut. So I usually will look through a basket until I can find a good, like a big screwdriver or a hook, so that I can dig through these baskets. Imagine doing all that work just to find this, but it's the thrill of the hunt, right? Those of you who enjoy this, you know, it's the thrill of the hunt. So I thought these might be cool to use as a weight, maybe on a ribbon that holds a journal closed, or not sure yet. Metal doodad. I found this at the bottom of one of the baskets. I'm not sure what it's for, whether it was for a coat check or dry cleaning company or something, but it was down at the bottom, and I just love that. Not sure what that's going to get used on, but that's cool. Maybe I'll put these on it for now, because they're little tiny metal doodads. And these can all go into my metal doodad box. Now this is what I wanted. I think these weigh a ton. I'm hoping they're the real deal, especially because the metal is kind of rusty. I just thought they'd be really pretty to hold, to be the weight for a ribbon that goes around and through a loop around a journal. Look at that old crummy wire. It looks like somebody hand bent that. Huh. I've never seen anything like that before. Wow. Well, I'm happy with those. They're really heavy. I wish there was like feel-o-vision so that you could feel how heavy these are. But I love them. I may have to keep one and hang it in my window, because that's really pretty. Alrighty, so all those went on the weigh scale. Can't remember what. Maybe it was that these the weigh scale items came to $3. Maybe that's why I'm remembering $3. This was also, I pulled this out of a box of not quite full stationery, and I just wanted the envelopes because the insides are very pretty. Look, they got a little carriage, horse and carriage on the inside, and it's in brown, and I liked that, so I can use that. Found this card of laces. Look how pretty. I love all three of them, actually. Look at this wool through those little holes, yellow. It's so pretty. Let's pin you back. And then this blue is very, very thin and delicate. Hold on. Here, I'll use one of these envelopes so you can see better what it looks like. That's so pretty. Maybe that's the wrong side. Yes, that side's the right side. Isn't that nice? Wow. And then these ones with the little flowers. Oh, they're on a ribbon. Wow. Okay. Boy, I'm glad somebody didn't throw this out. A lot of people might have been tempted to just chuck a card like this into the garbage. Look at those. They're on one of those tiny little ribbons. Oh, so cute. All right, I'm happy for that. That's the sort of thing that, even if I just went and just got that, I'd be happy. Where'd that pin go? There we All right. I actually needed just some plain candles. So these are fine. Just plain white candles for in with my Christmas decorating. This was a good deal. $2 for 100, there we go, English side. 100 flat bottom lunch bags. And some will stay here in my studio, and some will be used for my husband's lunches at work. And they're terrific. So I'll keep some here, and some will go downstairs to the kitchen. Where are you going to go? There. Here's what I love. Look at this. And it's still got the wrapper on it. And I bet there's some clothing. This is an Eaton's catalog. Eaton's and Simpson's were the Canadian version of Sears Roebuck. We still only have no more Simpsons stores left. We just have what's called the Eaton Center now. But it's really not an Eaton store. There used to be Eaton stores everywhere, all over Canada. Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, I bet there's clothing in here that I ordered. This is beautiful. Wow, avocado green appliances. Wow. Look at that. We had a Harvest Gold stove in the kitchen I grew up in, but it was gas. My mother preferred to cook with gas, and certainly once I got my own kitchen, oh, isn't that nice? I like gas too. And look at this. Look at the leisure slacks. My father had a pair of pants like that. Wow. Oh, this is cute with the babies. Okay, this is really cute. Earth shoes. Okay, yep, I had the, oh, look at these. Wow. Oh, you young people, you might not remember all these. I had those shoes. I had them. I got them for my first day of 9th grade, or if you're in Canada, grade 9. I had those. They were dark brown suede. I loved them. You had to get used to these shoes. They called them earth shoes. And the heel, I don't know if you can tell, the heel was lower than the toes. So actually your legs hurt for the first little while you wore them. But the theory behind it was that it was a more natural position for your feet. That when you walked on the beach, if you look at your footprint, your heel is lower than the front of your foot. And that was their theory behind it. And it just didn't fly. But I just loved the look of my earth shoes. Wow. Oh, there's some earth running shoes. Isn't that something? I wonder what other shoes I had in here. Remember when nurses used to wear white leather high heels? Oh my goodness, those poor women. They really are angels. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, I'm going to have to look through this and cut out all the clothing that I actually ordered from the Eaton's catalog. These gowns, they are in style. Yeah, I would have had gowns like that for my grade 8 graduation. Wow, that's back. And this is maternity clothes, and that's back when pregnant women were expected to wear big baggy things so that you did not see the silhouette of the round tummy. I love now that pregnant women, those bellies are out there and they look glorious. But back then, you were expected, you definitely were not supposed to see a sticking up belly button, and you really weren't supposed to see the silhouette of the round basketball tummy. It needed to be draped and well disguised, hardly disguised, especially with me. I would get really, really huge. My biggest baby was 12 pounds, 3 ounces. My biggest babies, because I had twins, one was 6'9" and one was 6'10". So that was over 13 pounds a baby. I got huge because I'm not tall. I'm 5'3.5". So I went straight out the front. I finally got so big and I ran out of nice things to wear to church, I made myself a dress for the last month of my pregnancy with my fourth child, with my daughter. I made a dress out of a bed sheet. I literally was like Scarlett O'Hara, who made a dress out of curtains, only my dress didn't look as good as hers. It was a bed sheet, but it was pretty, and it covered me up, and I got to church, so. Wow. Okay, I'm wasting too much time looking through this. I need to do that tonight. Anyhow, I was happy to get that. I would also be happy to cut this up. Don't think I'm thinking it's too precious. It's not that precious. It'll be wonderful in journals. Now, I did, because I didn't get much at my weigh scale store, I went to one of my other stores in town. I wasn't going to go to it yesterday because the roads were bad and I wanted to get home, but come on, I was in town. So I went to my other store, and I'm glad I did, because they had a lot of things 50 to 70% off, and it was Senior's Day, so it was 20% off on top of my savings. I found a clear ruler. I want to make a new tear ruler, and I really liked my Crafty Crash, Nancy over at Wishes and Weeds. She made a tear ruler out of a clear one. I have a solid colored white one somewhere in this mess. I liked hers because she could see, when she laid it on the paper, she could see where she was tearing, so she knew she wasn't going to tear over. Like, say I wanted to tear and leave a bit of trim along these words. With a clear one, you can see that, and then you can tear. And you certainly can't even do that. Here's a store-bought tear ruler, which I love, and I use it all the time. It's very good. But because it's solid metal, I can't always see, like, I'll lay it down, and then I'll try and lift and look, and lay it down and lift and look. So I'm going to make a tear ruler out of this nice clear one. And it's brand new. It was still in the packaging. Was this one of the ones? I think I got this for 20 cents when all was said and done. So that's awesome. A tear ruler for 20 cents. I got a book. A red book. But it's a nice big one. And it's The Complete Plays of Gilbert and Sullivan. So this is going to be fun. A woman named Edith E. Wilde from Galt, Ontario owned this. And I believe it's in the 1940s. 1941. So I'm going to make something pretty out of that. It was $1.50. I didn't pay $1.50. I think it came to 75 cents. Yeah, I think that was a 50% off one. I found another book of receipts. I wish I could have put some of these into Bless Us Everyone, but perhaps I'll try and quickly tea dye some today and include them into the goodie envelope that's going to go to its new home. So, or maybe I'll just include them like this, and the new owner can tea dye them. That's part of the fun of junk journaling, right? So that was 50 cents and whatever the discount was off of that. Found a little box of little old Christmas cards, the kind that were made from a sheet of paper. I like those because then you can make journaling pockets inside, or you can glue it onto the page, and then by folding it out, you've got a secret journaling spot, and then you can close it back up and leave it like that. These give you lots of options, and I like that it's just a beautiful wintry scene. So, and it's really full. I think perhaps it didn't even get used. 25 notes and 25 envelopes. They did have it listed at $4, but I paid $2. So that's nice. I got a curved stamp. Punch, pardon me. I paid, this one was 70% off. So whatever 70 off of $4 was. And I've already used it. I quickly raced home yesterday, and I had to use it in Bless Us Everyone. Now, where is it? Where's the little card that I made? There you are. So I can show you. That's the edge on it. Oh, come on. That's the edge that this, it looks like there's two sides to it, the center side, and then there's the edges. So that's cool. I was happy to find that. I just used the center part for that little card. What else? Is this the last thing? Oh no, two more things. I can't not get these big books. They make really nice spreads in junk journals, and I liked this one because it's all winter landscape scenes. I could have used this with my solstice Christmas journals that I did this year, but I'll use them next year. I really enjoyed making the nature Christmas journals, and I'm hoping to do a few for next year. And then this one is just trees, and I thought it was pretty. So much of it is black and white, and I love that. Look at that. Isn't that nice? And they were listed at 50 cents each, and green labels were, what did I say? 75% off? 70% off? Anyhow, it was ridiculous. They were pennies. And this one, I only got my senior's discount on this one. Where's some scissors? And I'm not even sure what it looks like because they seal it shut, which irritates me. So you've got to sort of look at it in the bag and hope that it is what you like. And I really did think that this was, oh yeah, that's pretty. I guess at one point maybe that was around a pillowcase, but that seems awfully big for a pillowcase because it's one loop. But it's pretty, and somebody did it. Somebody made that. It's very pretty. So that's it. That's my thrift haul. I'm going to put this stuff away. Hold on, let me put this in the garbage. I'm going to put this stuff away. I'm going to try and do a quick tidy up because I've got a day to myself. I don't have to be anywhere today, knock on wood somewhere. And then hopefully get back to work and get this little beauty finished. He really doesn't need much more done. He's pretty well almost ready to go. So we'll see. Thanks for visiting. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're all doing really well. I hope everyone who celebrates something during this time of the year is getting all your preparation stuff done. I'm certainly not. But I still got a week, right? So take care. Have a good day, and we'll talk soon. Bye.